Well, hello. This is another vlog, and I have not done one in ages. It is about 8 o'clock on a hot Portuguese morning. In fact, there's fire notifications out, and I'm sitting outside to catch the cool air in a little hamlet, and you can see the vehicles and things go past. And around there's my little road, my coffee waiting to be drunk, the oranges across the road, the hill ahead of us, the little parakeets here, and in there is a colourful parrot and an African grey to keep me company. Little White Socks is eating his breakfast, and Tika is wondering what she's going to get. Up on the hillside we've got the goats. They arrived with their goat herd, and we have a little goat here who's very happy to see the goats but would rather be with them than stuck in her enclosure. So Tika would like to be with the goats as well, and it's actually quite good to see them come because there are so many empty properties that are getting overgrown. So the goats are a useful little addition, and I'm tempted, but we might get a pig. So we've got an orchard which we will enclose, and there's a lot that needs eating at the moment, and they can just work their way through it and keep it down, and then we eat them, it or them, for the freezer, which would be rather tasty. I wouldn't mind having a little sheep. I don't know how well sheep eat things. Goat's not bad. Goat's very tasty, but we'll see. So, why have I not vlogged? I think you get interested in something and then it drops is the natural tendency, but stronger than that was I'm not in my own home, I'm not in my own space, and it is actually surprising how that affects your productivity. I've had to battle to create a space where I can be productive. But I've also, having said I'm not productive, I've started working on self-published books. It was always something I was going to do in the back of my mind, and I thought, I'm doing it now. It's really my whole aim to get my voice out there. And while I could do speeches and things, that's great. But I think a book really cements what your message or messages are. And so I'm working on that. I've always been a lover of diaries, planners, notebooks. I love paper. I love writing. So I'm starting just a simple one to start with, a notebook with a variety of templates, pages, just blank pages, but either with the dot matrix for bullet journals, or a plain page for mind mapping, or a section page for looking at your roles, your responsibilities, any sort of process overview. And I'm just putting that together with a cover and an explanation for people to analyze their own life, the self-driven life, the self-analyzed life, so that you can get ahead and say, this is what I want to do, where you just need a framework to work in, but the rest is up to you. So that'll be quite nice, and I'm just going to finish that today. That'll be the first one I upload to Amazon. A test to see have I got the book right, because of course if you get it wrong it's rejected, and it's a technicality rather than content. This is called a low content book, but I'm looking forward to doing that. And then I'm going to move on to more. I'm working on my next workbook, which is about finding your passion. It was a course I did. I'm going to transfer that into a book. And then, of course, there will always be videos to go with it if you want. So, while I'm saying I'm not in a great environment, we're still doing things. The other thing I'm working on is my driver's license. I've got to get a British one, a UK one, and I do that when I go back. I will have driving lessons, but I need to know my theory. So I do a little bit of that every morning. So I'm sitting outside with the birds, with everyone. I've been for a walk with Tika, and White Socks comes with us. She just ambles up the hill with us, or he, past the woman in her 80s, Elena, who has a vegetable garden and a little yappy dog, and she brings me vegetables and things, which is fabulous. I speak almost no Portuguese beyond please and thank you, and I can count to 20. But apart from that, my Portuguese is slow, and she doesn't speak any English. But I still get vegetables off her, which is fabulous. So today will be a green bean, bacon, and garlicky salad with tomato, which I'm looking forward to. All right, peoples, have a lovely day.